Hey guys, this is Nick. Right now, the whole world is dealing with the COVID 19 pandemic, or
Coronavirus!
as it's called. Seeing how most of the countries are in lockdown or quarantined, we gamers are eager to get our hands on as many games as possible, but also want to learn more about the coronavirus. So this time, we're featuring the exclusive list of best epidemics and virus related PC games to play. Besides the ton of fun, these games will also greatly increase your knowledge about pandemics. Let's see what we got here. Starting with number 1, Plague Incorporated, Evolved. It features the most comparable game version of the current coronavirus situation, and you can guess from the fact that China has banned it that it's good. It's a unique mix of strategy and terrifyingly realistic simulation. Your virus has just infected patient zero. Now you must bring about the end of human history by evolving a global plague whilst adapting to everything humanity can do to defend itself. You can simply say it's a coronavirus simulator right now, and it's trending due to the real pandemic we are in currently. A warning to those who are going to play this because of COVID 19. This game is not 100% realistic. It is a game, a simulation. COVID 19 is not a model of a virus, but something real, and we have no doubt at all that we will overcome it very soon. Moving on to number 2, Resident Evil series. We're mainly talking about the new Resident Evil 2 remake and the upcoming Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake. As the series that popularized the survival horror genre and zombies, it needs no introduction. It features a world infected with an artificially made virus which makes zombies of most living humans. Resident Evil 2 Remake is a teased, challenging, and beautiful remake of a classic survival horror game. The result is a game that is comfortably among the best in the series and a thrilling survival horror experience in its own right. One of the most remarkable things is that it makes zombies, the slow, shambling, groaning kind, exciting again. You play as Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield and Jill Valentine in the new Resident Evil 3 Nemesis releasing this April, next month. You can try a free demo of that right now. The Steam link is in the description below. Next, number 3, A Plague Tale, Innocence. This game came out of nowhere, and it's truly one of the best storyline experiences of the past few years. It surprised everyone with its role-playing gameplay based on historic events. Our protagonists are a girl and her little brother, on the run from the Inquisition and trying to survive against massive swarms of rats that appeared with the Great Plague. In gameplay, you get some craftable upgrades to fight with, but mostly it focuses on stealth and fire, and it is a story-driven adventure which is thrilling and fun. The characters' emotions throughout the game are really heartwarming. You will really feel the catastrophic effect of the plague epidemic in this one. Moving on to number 4, the Dying Light series. We're talking about Dying Light 1 and the following expansion to it. If you love the open world genre, it is simply the best zombie or epidemic game out there. It is a first-person action survival set in the post-apocalyptic open world overrun by zombies. You roam around the city, devastated by the virus epidemic, you scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected. This game has so many features you would enjoy like parkour, shooting, cars, challenges, slashing, grappling, and there's this Bozak Horde DLC where you are the victim. You can choose to do your missions at night or in the day. At night is kind of a suicide mission because of the frickin' night crawlers. There is a Dying Light 2 coming out soon, hopefully this year. Next on our list, number 5, Sunset Overdrive. It's also an open world apocalypse which is turned into your tactical playground. Zip, grind, and wall run across Sunset City with agility, weird weapons, and customizable abilities. It is an underrated, slightly dirty gem. It's like a mix of Saints Row, Tony Hawk's Skater, and Ratchet and Clank all together. Yeah, you heard that right. You play as your own character in a heavily stylized and colorful city designed entirely around the game's core mechanics, which is great. You climb, bounce, grind, wall run, and pole vault all over the map while pounding and shooting enemies with a variety of fun weapons. All in all, Sunset Overdrive is a really fun, chaotic single-player experience. Moving on to number 6, Bioincorporated Redemption. It is a complex biomedical simulator in which you make life or death decisions. You can create the ultimate illness to infect and torment your victim, or play as the head of a medical team and hopefully find a cure to save your patient. It's up to you to choose your side. Choose death and explore the dark side by killing your victims using diseases and medical conditions, or choose life and play as a doctor to cure the diseases before it's too late for your patient. Save the human race one human at a time. It includes over 600 actual diseases, viruses, symptoms, tests, and treatments. Bioincorporated Redemption is frighteningly realistic and a great medical simulator with actual diagnostic tests uncovering real disorders and appropriate common treatments being used. Next, number 7, Pandemic, the board game. It is a board game as specified in its name. Humanity is on the brink of extinction. As members of a disease control team, you're the only thing standing in the way of the 4 deadly diseases spreading across the world. In solo or co-op mode, you will assemble a team of specialists to save humankind. Each member of the team has their own set of skills. Recruit the medic to quickly treat diseases, discover a cure faster with the scientists, or stop infections from spreading with the quarantine specialist. Pandemic's fun comes from the need to plan, communicate, and decide as a team. It is probably an all-time favorite board game for fans of this genre. Moving on to number 8, Quarantine. It's a turn-based strategy game about waging war on pandemic disease. Recruit a team to deploy on worldwide missions. Research the contagion, upgrade your tech, and quarantine the outbreak before it kills us all, like the real world is doing right now. This is a pretty solid adaptation of the pandemic game style. The game is composed of 3 disease types, which need to be beaten to complete the game. But choosing the order of operations and selecting choke points for quarantining cities cost effectively is where most of the fun gameplay comes in. Overall, a strategy-heavy board game with each game being pretty quick, perfect for small playthroughs. Moving on to number 9, Infectionator 3, Apocalypse. A crazy pixel art zombie apocalypse arcade simulator where you're the bad guy. Your goal is to destroy humanity with your growing army of mutating zombies. Drop your virus into an unsuspecting population and watch the chaos unfold. You can upgrade your virus, splice DNA, and unlock dozens of undead creatures. It has a good challenge to it though. Took us a loss or two to figure out a strategy and make it work. It's also great for short play sessions, but it feels repetitive after a while. This game is what a child of Infectionator 2 and Plague Incorporated looks like. If you like either one of them, we recommend you trying this one. And last but not least, Prototype. In this game, you are the prototype, Alex Mercer, a man without memory, armed with shape-shifting abilities, hunting your way to the conspiracy which created you, making everyone pay. Honestly, the player character is one of the most overpowered game characters. You can absolutely rip apart everything that comes your way. It's way too easy with all those super abilities. From claws to blades to hammers to whips, thermal vision, infected vision, shield and armor, unmatched agility and speed, and you can consume anyone at any time. But that's what makes it a very fun experience, creating chaos in the most badass possible way. And those were our recommendations for the best Epidemic games on PC. Pick any of these. You will have fun spending all that time in lockdown. Stay home, stay safe, and don't forget to wash your hands. See you next time.